Hello.
Hello.
Listen, I'm loving the buzz cuts. But you aren't going to get outdone, Javier.
I do whatever he does, so.
So you admit he did it first.
Yeah, I just said, what are you wearing? Navy? Okay, navy blue?
Now, do you?
Yes.
No, you guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, and your guys' performance are amazing. I just learned, I mean, I could tell how complicated it was, but I just learned that you were going 180. There's 5 cameras, if not more, in your face. You have to do your lines. There's a crowd. How, sir? I know you're amazing, but how did you do all that?
Listen, man, it's such a pleasure to get in those cars. It is such a high. It is like nothing I've ever experienced before. I've got to figure out a way to do it again. And so the lines are secondary. The lines are like you're worried about your breaking points. Like the lines, not so much.
You're like, I got this.
But there was a whole energy to this movie that we're filming. You know, like we've embedded ourselves into the racing schedule. We're into the actual sporting event. It's just unprecedented. And so we would have like 5 minutes. We'd be on the grid. The race is going to start in 10. And we would have these 2 takes to do a scene on the grid with all that great production value of the real race drivers and the real cars in front of us. So it's just a great energy to the whole thing.
Absolutely, the adrenaline was high. Yeah. It was good, and it worked on our side to make us feel on the edge and being able to understand what it means to put everything at stake in 1 second. Yeah.
Javier, though, if there was ever a time to learn how to drive, it would have been this movie, sir.
Yeah. No. Well, I'm driving this car, beautiful car, in the beginning of the.
Wait, but Penelope sent me a photo, and you had a racing helmet on.
That was a go-kart.
Go-kart. Okay, all right.
For a 6-year-old.
With bumpers, exactly. Rubber tires.
You didn't want to pull Lewis Hamilton aside and say, "Hey, listen."
No. Lewis Hamilton would go like, "What are you doing?"
Well, I got you.
Brett, I do want to know. There's a few age jokes in the movie. I laughed a little too hard, but was there ever a time you looked at the script and you're like, all right, now, this is like this one?
No, I got to say, no, we developed this script from page nothing, you know, and it was a lot of time with Lewis, who opened the doors to F1, so a lot of time with the teams and other drivers and the team principals, and we started with this idea of an underdog team, and how is a guy my age going to come in and really do this? And so, so there had to be a few old guy jokes, didn't there?
Listen.
Had to be.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm just kidding. But no, you nailed it. I think you did a really amazing job on that, too. You guys are clearly friends. You've worked together before. Did that make it easier to have that relationship?
And dance partners.
Yeah, dance partners.
Dance partners. What kind of dance are we doing?
We do a Monday night tango.
Get out.
No, that's our favorite.
Oh,
we are very good at it. Yeah.
Just he and I.
Yeah.
No one else is there.
No one else.
And no, it worked out. It worked out fine. I guess
He leads. Sorry, go on. Trying to paint the picture.
I am. I'm really visualizing as we speak.
He leads. It was fun. It was easy. We just play the scenes and we experiment different things. And he's an amazing actor and he's a great guy and he's a producer. He was producing, acting, driving.
Dancing.
Exactly.
What can't you do?
Exactly.
Well, we didn't say we could do any of those well. We just said he does them.
So I did hear that there was a version of Ford versus Ferrari that you were supposed to do with Tom, who basically said he's coming opening weekend, by the way.
A long time ago, yes, with Joe Kosinski. We had talked about doing this at one time. And I think only we were going to reverse. He was going to play Shelby, and this was long before the boys did it and made the great movie that they made with it. But yeah, and wanted to do Ken Miles so I could drive. And I think Tom was like, but wait, Shelby doesn't drive anymore in this movie, so I don't think we're going to. Anyway, it's just one of those things that leads to this.
Yeah.
You know, in our history, in our little history.
Javier says he does go-karts. I heard y'all used to do go-karts back in the days. Now that you've gotten the F1 training, though, how would that go if you...
I don't know. We got to get back out there. It's just
Well, let me tell you, I will trust him to give me a ride with a car with 2 seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will try. He's so good that I will go with him.
That's a huge honor right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You trust him with his life.
I know, but
Absolutely.
he doesn't know what he's talking about, so it's okay. No,
like
but
there's-
Tom and I got to get back on there because he did, the last time we were there, he pit me. He took me on the last corner, and I'm still bitter about it 30 years later.
Wow.
No, he had my number. Mr. Days Like Thunder. Was it Cruise Like Thunder? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I love interviewing
Sequel, I hear.
Jerry
I hear
Bruckheimer.
sequel.
Oh,
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Huh?
Yeah, Jerry Bruckheimer. Jerry's movie, no?
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna ask if you guys would ever do something together again.
What's that?
Another movie together, because obviously Interview the Vampire, one of my
Who,
favorites.
Tom?
Yeah.
Well, if I don't have to hang from biplanes and like swim through submarines, then I'll consider it.
2 feet on the ground.
Yes.
Lastly, Fallon, the tie-dye outfit. Where does one find? Did you see this picture?
No.
He has a full tie-dye suit on. Where does one find that?
From Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, I didn't pick that out. Let's
did
be
it?
honest. No,
They give it to you?
We did a skit yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
And you were
I like
dressed
doing
what?
Fallon skits. Like a douchebag. if you're asking.
He looks
and I'm
great.
being straight.
I'll get you
How
one.
how cannot he look great with anything that you put on him?
See?
Yeah.
See? My dance partner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. But you both are dressed like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
No
Thank you
shame.
guys.
No shame. It's a great thing about getting older. No shame.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Ooh, the fun.
Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks
Love
much.
the movie. I hope everyone
Great,
sees this.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.